Good afternoon to the listeners and the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The statement of the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines on this matter is as follows. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines enthusiastically welcomes today's executive decision by the United States President Barack Obama to take significant steps towards the normalization of relations between the United States of America and the Republic of Cuba. Those steps, which include easing of travel, banking and remittance transfer restrictions between Cuba and America, the removal of significant restrictions on American businesses and technology providers wishing to operate in Cuba, the reestablishment of embassies in Havana and Washington, D.C., and the removal of Cuba from the list of states that sponsor terrorism are all applauded by the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all those steps. Additionally, St. Vincent and the Grenadines strongly supports the decision by the Cuban and American authorities to release individuals characterized by either side as political prisoners. The mutual release of prisoners represents an important act of good faith and commitment to the process towards the normalization of relations between two staunch friends and allies of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The courageous and historic executive action by President Obama represents the beginning of the end of an anachronistic policy of confrontation and isolation rooted in the Cold War. While President Obama cannot completely end the illegal and immoral American blockade of Cuba without the support of the American Congress, the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is hopeful that his bold action will serve as an inspiration to those with the power to completely eliminate all remaining vestiges of the blockade. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has long maintained friendly and mutually respectful ties with Cuba and the United States. However, our government and I have been particularly strong critics of the blockade. Over the years, in various international and regional fora, we have lobbied strenuously for the normalization of relations between Cuba and the United States. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is heartened that its voice, in concert with the overwhelming weight of international opinion, has finally been heeded by the United States authorities. The fractured and fractious relations between Cuba and the United States has been an undeniable impediment to hemispheric relations, regional integration, and multilateral diplomacy in the Americas. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines sees the rapprochement between Presidents Castro and Obama as a vital step to deepening regional ties. Further, as the largest and most populous island nation in the Caribbean, Cuba has the potential to spur economic growth and development across the region. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines recognizes that many sharp differences and divergent political perspectives remain between Cuba and the United States. However, we are confident that the maturity and courage exhibited by Presidents Obama and Castro epitomize the manner in which these differences can be aired and possibly resolved through normal diplomatic processes. As the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines joyously embraces these exciting developments in the relationship between our two friends, we stand ready to continue to play our own part in the full normalization and restoration of ties between these neighboring nations. I want to add that I have written letters to President Obama and to President Castro and to His Holiness Pope Francis, who played an important role in this important historic decision of the opening of relations between Cuba and the United States. I shall be sending this release out to the media, all the media this evening, and also through other heads and our embassies across the world, other heads in the region. Thank you.